A very good evening to all of you. Respected chief guests of today's function, Shri Prabhu Chawlaji, my fellow colleagues at the managing committee, vice presidents, immediate vice president, immediate past president, respected guests, dignitaries, and media. It gives me great pleasure, happiness, and a sense of relief and elation that we are hosting the second GCCI Media Awards this year. Quite so because last year I had pompously said that this is going to be an annual event, and thankfully, due to the work put in by my chambermates, this is seen fruition today. As Goa's oldest business and commerce body, boasting a heritage of 107 years, the Goa Chamber does not believe in a sectoral focus. We represent multi-sectoral business focus and business aspirations. So in that sense, we are more of a social organization, and I feel the media is an interface between public policy, news, and the journey of Goa. For a small state, we have an extremely strong and vibrant local media, and as a chamber, we felt that there are two important criteria by members of this noble profession should be honored. One, of course, is the fact that they are all living a much stressful profession, which is a thankless job, and more so because in today's generation, with the kind of avenues that are available, and by no stretch of imagination is this a very lucrative profession, they're still part of this great industry, great calling, because they feel that it's their moral duty to be and act as an interface between what transpires in news and what goes out to the public. That is the primary platform why they should be awarded. Number two is the fact that while the deliberations for the awards were on, we realized one of our key members, Kishore Gaonkar, said that a journalist may not possess experience or the kind of depth to comment on policy matters or matters which are beyond his scope of strength. But he makes it his job to go down to do his research, to exactly portray what the commentator of this particular policy or somebody who has made a comment to the public. In that sense, this responsibility is huge, because the correct picture has to go out to the people, and they do this day in and day out. So in that sense, also it is a big responsibility for us at the Goa Chamber to acknowledge this credit, to acknowledge this debt that we owe to the journalist. So last year we came with the thought that we would go beyond awarding business journalists, sadly, because I run a business magazine, but we would look at the entire spectrum of journalism, and we came out with 5 categories last year. This year we have added one more category to this. So we have the best English journalist, the best Indian language journalist. We also have editor of the year. We have exemplary contribution to the newsroom. We are also honoring the journalism space in audiovisual category, and of course the Lifetime Achievement Award. To help us in this process, the Chamber made it very clear that we would not be part of the adjudicating procedure. We would just work as a platform, as a catalyst for honoring journalists in Goa. We chose people from the peer group, 2 gentlemen, Frederick Noronha and Kishore Gaonkar. Kishore Gaonkar is the president of the GUJ, the Goa Union of Journalists. And we also had Dr. Pramod Salgaonkar, former chairperson of the Goa State Women's Commission, now a filmmaker, a doctor and an industrialist who chaired the entire deliberation process. And Prajal Sakatande, architect, historian, activist, and a very vocal votary of the entire process of adjudicating today. I thank them wholeheartedly for spending their time in going through the entire process of deliberations and choosing the 6 worthy winners of today's awards. On behalf of my president, Sri Nanak Bandikar, and the managing committee of Goa Chamber of Commerce, I humbly pay my respect to the ideal set forth to us by Lokmanya Tilak. And I once again thank you all for being here, attending today's function. All the best. Thank you very much.